Hey guys, today on Aden's World, we're going to be heading back to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And welcome back to another Heroes Awakening episode. So today guys, we're going to be making our way to Zora's domain. So let's head in and get started. Alright guys, so here we are at Lookout Landing. So, in the previous video, we got the Master Sword. So guys, I would definitely recommend checking that one out because the Master Sword honestly looks awesome and you can even fuse it with things. And yeah, so that's that. And another thing that's cool about the Master Sword is that you can never lose it, except for the point where it actually takes too much damage and then has to recharge. But that doesn't mean you lost the Master Sword. In, I believe, 10 minutes, it'll be back in your inventory, good as new. Anyway, guys, so now let's make our way over here to the Aden Canyon Skyview Tower. Alright, guys, so here we are at the Aden Canyon Skyview Tower. So now let's get launched up. Alright. So now let's get our glider out. And then we should see a tower over in this direction. Alright, so there's a tower right there. So that's where we're gonna go. So of course we don't have that much stamina, so we're gonna have to probably make some stops. So we should probably stop over here and collect some stamina before we get going. Alright, there we go. And also, you're definitely going to need the TLoZ Sage to get over to this tower. Alright guys, so it seems like we're almost out of stamina. So let's use our energizing elixir to get ourselves a bit more stamina. Alright, so we're pretty much here at the tower. So I believe you need about 2 stamina wheels to make it over here. 2 full stamina wheels. Now let's jump down. And then glide a little bit farther. Alright, there we go. So we made it. What is this stuff? Is it a new kind of malice? Alright, so we're in the Upland Zorana Skyview Tower. Oh, it seems like this guy got caught in whatever this stuff is. You there. Please help me. The sludge fell upon me so suddenly. Alright, so I guess that stuff is called sludge. What is this? Sticky frog. Alright. So I think we can use one of those to make a potion that lets us climb wet surfaces. But either way, let's use a splash fruit and help this guy. You saved me. Thank you. Alright, so this stuff started coming out of the sky after the upheaval. And it messed up the waters around Zora's domain. Alright, so I forgot that our inventory is actually full of weapons here. So I did, in the off camera, I did get this spiked iron ball hammer here that does 23 damage. So it's just a Zonite longsword with the spiked iron ball. Our Soldier 2 Reaper is about to be broken here, so let's just wow, so it was literally like right there to be broken. Now let's collect this Zora spear. Alright, so we got a Zora spear. So it yields a high attack power when it gets wet. That sounds really good. So now let's keep this in our possession. Here, and then we'll grab ourselves on. Let me sort my inventory. So let's get the Master Sword again. And then we need to clean this. Nice. Now let's activate the tower and get ourselves some map data. Alright, so we got the Zora's Domain map now. So that's really good. And we also got the sky map. Alright, so now let's head over to the sphere thing. So yeah, it seems like there's a shrine over here because our sensor is telling us there is one. So now, let's see. There we go. So, yeah, there's a shrine right here. Alright, so this shrine is called a flying device. So it seems like we may need to use one of these wing pieces to get across. So now let's get our Ultra Hand ability and then put this on this ramp right here. Nice. Now we got that here. Let's grab it and move it over here. So it seems like we need to attach a cart to the bottom of this. Now let's take this cart. Let's put it right here. And then we'll attach this to the top of the cart. Nice. So now we'll put this right here and let it go. And let it roll. Probably need to put it on a steeper ramp. There we go. Now it should work. Alright, so we need to catch it before it rolls off. Nice. So now let's place it over here, and there seems to be like a runway. We'll put that right there, and then it seems like there is one fan that we can use. Now let's bring this over here and place this right here. And then we probably need to center it on this so that we can get it, so that we can go straight towards the end over there. Alright, that's pretty good. So now let's move forward. Alright, there we go. So now, we got a perfect landing on this runway right here. So now, let's clear this shrine. Nice, so we got a Light of Blessing. So now we have 3 of them. Alright, so here we are back in this area. So what does this thing do? Ow. Okay, so maybe we need to just get this fan. There we go. So if I'm right, this controls the whole sphere. Or here. Yeah, it does. That means we want to rotate it over here so that we can get a straight shot to Zora's domain. We actually need to rotate it this way. Alright, so it seems like Zora's domain is like right here below us. Yeah, it's right there. So now let's use this thing. So we can't use anything but Zonai things in here. So now let's take a couple of these, put it in here, and see what we get. Nice. So we got a beam emitter. And then we got some wings, and we got some fans and carts. So is that it? Yep, that's all. Alright, so now let's hop out of here and make our way down. Alright. So here we are at Zora's domain. So let's activate and claim this shrine real quick before we head in. Alright, so this one is the power of water. So let's see what we need to do. So it seems to be a battery sort of thing right here. So let's put it upright. And now let's place it right here. So it seems like this needs to be activated somehow. Maybe with this. That water has definitely some resistance to this. So we definitely need to attach this here. And then maybe we need to turn it. Nice. Now that that's spinning, we could put this right here on the platform, and it seems to charge that. So now let's take our battery and put it on this platform. So I believe we'll need to electrify the water in order to make this work. So first, let's put this right here. And this right here. And then we'll put this on the platform. Then we'll take it off. Or we'll just leave it on here. Now we should be able to just cross it, no problem. And then head in here before the battery runs out. Let's see what we get. So we got opal. Now let's get out of here before the battery actually runs out. Does it have infinite battery? Okay, so it does run out. Now let's just pick it up, I guess, and then we'll make our way back to the charger. Place this back on here. And then we'll pick it up with Ultra Hand this time because it's definitely a lot faster to move it like this. So right here, it seems like there is a machine that will take us up to the top, like an elevator. So now let's place this on this platform. Actually, let's get in and then we'll place it on the platform right here. Nice. Alright. There we go. And now let's get our final light of blessing. Nice. So now we have all 4. So I believe for this time, we're going to upgrade our stamina. Because we definitely do need it. Like in the previous episode, to get the Master Sword, we needed 2 full stamina wheels. Which, the way I got that, is by using a statue that lets me trade hearts to stamina with rupees. Which is cool. So we got, a bright-eyed crab. So that's cool. But yeah, definitely, we could definitely use more stamina. That we've made it up here, we are now in Zora's domain. So Zora's domain definitely has like a different sort of theme right now. It'll probably go back to normal once we resolved whatever problems going on here. Let's speak to these Zoras over here. Alright. So it seems like they ran out of splash fruit, which seemed to be the thing that they need. So we have a couple of them, and it seems like they want to fix the statue too. You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, the place remains covered in sludge. As this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the domain. We were just discussing how we can wash away the sludge. I apologize that I cannot provide a great deal of hospitality. Please do make yourself at home here. Alright, so let's fix that statue real quick. We can fix it up right now. Nice. Now let's speak to them again.
Whoa.
Sludge. I see you've managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It's very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up.
Yes.
In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the parrot who saved this cherished domain in the past. That is right. Beloved Prince Sidon of the Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. It is simply wonderful, is it not? How I would love to meet him someday. Say, you have a familiar stature to the Hylian hero, similar eyes as well. Oh my, and you are also a Hylian. And a swordsman. Wait, could it be? Are you Link, the swordsman of Legend?
Oh? Yes. Whoa.
I am quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I have heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. My name is Yona. I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. I heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? To think that such a thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle. Now you are traveling the kingdom to investigate. So your search for the Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mifa Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain.
Oh.
Alright. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. After you have met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I am determined to be of assistance to you as best I can, Sir Link. Alright. So we completed that main quest, so apparently that fixing the statue was a main quest. But now we gotta go meet with Sidon of the Zora. So yeah, Yona's profile has been added to our Purapets list thing. So do we have enough healing items? So we have rock hard food. We have this thing. So yeah, I actually made this simmered fruit thing off camera, and it's really good, surprisingly. So it's Hylian tomatoes, the wild berry, an apple, a spicy pepper, and a fire fruit. It actually gives us 8.5 hearts, which is insane for health recovery. So yeah, I also made a bunch of other things out of just some random stuff. So it gives us 5 hearts of recovery and gloom resistance. So pretty much the way I made it, I believe, is with these ingredients. So it's 1 rock salt, 1 primed meat, butter, 1 of the dark clumps, and an egg. So it's really good, surprisingly. I did not expect to get that out of using only 1 dark clump. But either way, now let's head on our way up. So our quest for this, we gotta go up here to Ploymus Mountain. Well, first let's speak to that green Zora that we just spoke to a second ago. I don't remember her name at the moment, but actually I forgot. We gotta get ourselves our stamina vessel. Alright. So now let's exchange these 4 lights of blessing for a stamina vessel. Alright, there we go. So now we are just missing 1 segment for 2 full stamina wheels.
Oh.
Alright, so now let's go speak with that green Zora. So here she is right here.
Oh.
Lady Yona, Sir Link is here at last.
Oh.
Oh, you really came. I was hoping to speak to you about an item that you entrusted the domain with repairing. Your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I could somehow acquire a skill from that fish. We have not seen ancient arowanas around lately, so I have no idea where they can be found. Since they're used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Do that and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to your care. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I'm certain it will prove useful to you. Please do not forget my request. Alright, so we definitely gotta get the Zora armor back. So actually, I also want to get the full Zora set, not just the armor. So that, I guess, well, let's head on our way. So let's swap over to Sidon of the Zora. So yeah, definitely with the extra stamina segment, we could definitely go just a bit farther on one charge, which is good. But still, let's go over here. And then we gotta go up that waterfall somehow, even though we don't have the arrows. Alright, so now let's head over here. Oh, sneaky river snail we got. So that'll give us some stealth up. Which is good if we're trying to sneak up on another horse or something. One thing I am sort of nervous about is we gotta beat another lion in here. Because we don't have the greatest weapons in this game just yet. So I don't think we're prepared yet. But then again, we got the Master Sword, so I guess we'll have to see. Alright, so we found the pristine sanctum in the Lanayru Great Spring. So now, oh yeah, we could ascend through here. Nice. Oh, there's the king. He doesn't look good though. Seems like he got infected with that stuff too. Let's speak to him and see if we can help him. Is that you? So it is Link. How do you find this place? Alright, so guys, this is King Dorphan, the king of the Zora. So he says, "Hello, Link. It's been some time since we last spoke. I have received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here?" Well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Okay, so he said, "I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place." Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We've encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That's when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorphin valiantly vanquished the threat, however he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting tomb roll would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath the Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from Zora's perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Xianto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Alright. So, I guess we're gonna have to just ascend out of here somehow up to a higher point. So we definitely gotta help the king, but I don't know how. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, it seems like now we are up here. So now let's climb this. And we gotta watch out for the sludge. I don't think it can damage us, but it makes us go slower, that's for sure. Now let's climb up here. There definitely seems to be a shrine nearby because because our sensor is telling us. Oh, so there's a blue Lizzo guy. Now let's save him to our gallery. Let's see if we can get a picture of it. Ow, I forgot they can do that. Okay, so apparently he also has an ice staff. Alright, so that'll have to do. Alright, so now let's get him. Wow, the Master Sword is very, very powerful. Alright, so now let's get this blue Lizalfo's horn and whatever the staff is. Opal broadsword. So I don't think we need that. I think we already have some sort of frost weapon. Alright, so now let's make our way over here. Let's see if there's any other monsters over here we can get a picture of. So I guess on our way we should probably be collecting the splash fruit and stuff just in case, because we never know when we're gonna need it. Alright, so there's something. Alright, so that's a good shot that we can add to our Hyrule Compendium to increase our collection of monsters, so that we can always scan for them if we, especially those, blue Lizalfos guys, because, definitely they do drop, things that increase your weapon damage strength by 15, which is really good. Alright, so here we are in Mipha Court. The one thing that we are going to do before we speak to Sidon over there, we're going to activate this shrine, which we need a splash fruit. Alright, so this one's called Midair Perch. So I'm guessing we're gonna need Ultra Hand for this. What are these platforms that can like fly on their own? That's cool. So here's one right here that we're gonna put right there. And then we need to grab this bridge piece right here. So let's grab this. Let's probably attach it to the bottom, to the top of this right here. And then now this bridge should be able to fly. Yeah, there we go. And now let's take this same bridge and we'll put it over here so that we can climb on it. Alright, so now let's place this right here. Alright, so now let's put this thing over here. And I did not realize that there was actually a chest over there. Now let's take one of these platforms, put it right there. And then we can ascend through it, I believe. Nice. So we got 5 arrows. That's good. And now we'll go over here and ride this platform across. Nice. So now let's take this platform, rotate it like this, and then put it right there. Nice. So now let's finish this shrine. Alright, so now let's go speak to Sidon. And another thing I've noticed about this place is that Mifa's court right here is playing Mifa's theme, sort of. But anyway, let's speak to Sidon now. Or maybe... Actually, let's speak to this guy first.
No.
Wait, Link? You came here to see Prince Sidon? Well, since it's you, that should be no problem at all. I'm sure Prince Sidon would be thrilled to see you. Alright, so maybe it was a good idea to speak to that guy first. And now, let's speak to Prince Sidon.
Is it really you? It's good to see you, my friend.
Link, it's been far too long. I received word that you have gone missing and I was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. And afterward, you mysteriously awoke on a sky island? The sky? Could it all be that the sky is the key to everything after all? My apologies. I have actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That is why I have tasked a Zora historian with investigating ruined fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Prince Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go speak to our historian Gianto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It's quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Gianto continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. Alright. So, one thing that it seems really weird to me is that, for some reason the sky island right above us is spitting out a stupid amount of that sludge stuff, like right here. Which is weird. But anyway, let's go in this direction. Alright, so here we are at the top of that staircase. So check it out. There's actually a statue of Mifa over here. Now. That is a pretty good picture right there. Alright, so let me get the camera centered on it. Nice. That looks really good. So, let's speak to this guy. Wow, I was wondering who that might be, and it turns out to be none other than Link. Look, do you see how much Playmus Mountain has changed? Now it enshrines a glorious statue of Mifa. She looks after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure this sludge is because of everyone's efforts and also thanks to her kind protection. By the way, there are some fish I've never seen before swimming at the base of this statue. Just now, I could have sworn I heard something in the water. Alright. Oh. Ancient arowana. Alright, so we got one. Now let's collect the second one too. Nice. So yeah, that is awesome that they actually kept the Mifa statue and put it all the way up here on Ploymus Mountain where that Lionel used to be. It was good they actually removed the Lionel and replaced it with this pretty cool area. Now let's head on this way. Alright guys, so here we are. So I believe this is the area, yeah, Toto Lake. This is the area where Sidon said the guy was. So now let's find him. So are there any chests or anything in the water? No. Alright. But there does seem to be this, whatever this is. Oh, it's probably that. Alright, but let's speak to this guy first. This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past, and left us to discover. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link. My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied. Alright, so now we gotta fix the broken slate, but I believe these are the pieces right over here in this. Alright, so we need to use a splash fruit to fix this. Alright, here we go. Nice. So now let's pick up this piece and we'll take it down here. Nice. So now let's stick it back where it was. What is this? The stone slate. I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task, and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight to another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions Mark of the King, perhaps it could be prudent to consult King Dorphan. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of Sludge shortly. Alright, so we completed that main quest. So now let's so we got a new quest, Clues to the Sky. So here is some splash fruit, let's collect that, and then let's make our way up back to Zora's domain. Alright, so here we are back at Zora's domain. So we're gonna ascend up here. And now that we got the fish, let's go speak to man, I forgot that Zora's name again. That one green Zora that we spoke to earlier on in the video. Anyway, let's go speak to her and see if she can make us the Zora armor. Hello, Sir Link. Have you located an ancient arowana by any chance? If only I had that fish's scale, I could fix your precious Zora armor. Oh, or was there something else I can help you with? Alright, so let's give the scale to her.
Whoa.
An ancient arowana. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. Please wait a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. I am so honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
Yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Alright, so we got the Zora armor. So we got swim speed up. Please, take this along with our well wishes. I'm so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It's a precious piece of armor after all. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, with your great skills, Sir Link, I'm certain you will find a way up that waterfall, clouded though it is.
Whoa.
Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Alright. Is there anything else I can help you with? Yeah, we're all good. Alright, so that is awesome. So thanks to, what was her name again? Yona. She fixed our Zora armor from Breath of the Wild, so now we could traverse waterfalls with ease. So now let's actually go back to that waterfall where the king was and go speak to him to see if he can help us with that quest to unlock the Sky Island. Alright, so let's charge up our stamina real quick and then we'll make our way over here. And then we're gonna go behind the waterfall. Not up it. So let's dash with that, and then I believe yeah, so we can swim up a waterfall by pressing A. So now let's swim up this waterfall right here. Alright, so let's swim up. Nice. So it seems to be a lot faster in this game. Alright, so let's speak to the king. Tell me, Link, has any progress been made? Ah, so you have spoken with Gianto. Do you say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King scale. One of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in that ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. This particular scale of mine may prove useful to you. By all means, take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. Alright, so we got 5 king scales. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting in on years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Alright, so we gotta tell Sidon about the thing about the king's scale. So we need to ascend up this actually let's just go up the waterfall. Or we can just warp up there, that'll be twice as fast. Yeah, so let's just do that. Alright, so now let's speak with Prince Sidon once again.
Oh,
That is the Zora Armor. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda.
yes.
Speaking of, have you found anything? What? You say my father was attacked by a monster? And that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we could do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It means our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Then upon the land of the skyfish, that must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Like, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. Alright. So, wait. Okay, so that's in the shape of a fish right there. And that's the island right in front of us. Alright, so now let's actually paraglide off this and get up close to this waterfall. So I don't know if we can, but I think we might be able to. Yup. We could traverse it. So I believe all I had to do was actually just glide into it. Now let's go around here and then go up here. There we go. Alright, so there's a droplet. So it's actually formed out of rocks, which is really cool the way that they made that. Now let's get right here, and then let's use one of the scales. Here we go. Alright, so now let's aim it right at the scale. Nice. That made a pillar of light in the water over there. So that cleared clues to the sky quest. And now let's resort our inventory here back to the way it was. Oops. Alright. So now let's head back down to the area where Sidon is and tell him. So, yeah, let's just paraglide from here. No need to warp to a shrine. And also, one thing I've noticed about Mifa Spring is that the 3 pools right there are in the shape of the symbol of wisdom, which is really cool, which is a really cool reference to it. Alright, there we go. Now let's speak to, where's Sidon? Here he is. Lady Yona, it is far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
I came here because there is something I need to speak to you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Oh, hello there, Link. What has happened, my friend? Did he figure something out? You solved the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared? If the words upon the stone slate are correct, a path to the sky may open up if we investigate that location.
Oh.
Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. Alright, so I think you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light, as I was just about to say. Alright. Alright. If you and Link join your powers, I am certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. What is that? That's a sludge-like. That monster is covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed Father? Sidon, we take care of the water for at least a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You're right. Link, please, I must ask you to fight at my side once more. Alright. The beast is protecting his body with sludge. It is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, thusly shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. Alright, so Sidon's power of water. When Sidon's aura is charged, he can create a bubble of water that blocks an incoming enemy attack. If you swing your weapon, this water will be channeled into a long-range strike. Alright, so let's call upon his power and strike.
Be careful.
Alright, so now let's hit it. Oops. Okay, so we need to actually use Sidon's power for this. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so our Master Sword is definitely super powerful for that. Okay, I don't know what it did. Alright, so it's all the way over there now. I don't think we can hit it, except... Okay, there we go. Nice. So our Master Sword is super powerful. I did not realize that. Alright, there we go. So we beat the sludge-like and it left behind a chest. You did it, Link. Take that foul beast of the sludge. Is everyone alright? Alright, so, yeah, we gotta go over to the Pillar of Light, to figure out what's going on with, the sludge and, maybe see if Zelda's over there.
come now. Oof. Hey now. Yes, yes.
Ah.
Alright, so he says, off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. It seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I'm so glad. Alright.
Whoa.
Alright, so, now we gotta, follow Sidon, but first let's open this chest. Alright, so we got a Royal Claymore. So, it yields a powerful flurry rush during a perfect dodge. So, its stock is 14. So, what can we drop for that? For some reason, something is giving me the idea I should fuse it with the Zora Spear. It's gonna be a strange weapon, but let's see. So let's drop this. Let's pick this up. And then now let's take out the Zora Spear and then use fuse on it. Wow, 40 damage. That is a powerful weapon right there. The Royal Claymore Spear. It's quite a strange weapon, but whatever. It's gonna be powerful. So now let's sort by type there. So yeah, I guess that is all, guys, for today's episode. So in the next episode, we're going to be following Sidon over in this direction. So in the East Reservoir Lake. Right there. And then we're going to be probably having to beat a dungeon or a temple or something in the sky. So I cannot wait to do that. So guys, that is going to be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you never miss out on another video on Aden's World. And if you would like to check out the rest of our Heroes Awakening episodes or the rest of our Tears of the Kingdom videos, I will leave a link to their playlist in the description below. But anyway guys, we will see you next time on Aden's World.